Well, this is gonna be good. If you're wondering why I sound like a Minotaur imp with a smoking problem, it's because a number of my friends have been sick lately, and one of them gave me the plague. And there is no sick leave for YouTubers, so gotta keep going. I'll try to get through this. Even though it feels like I have the attention span of a 10-year-old Call of Duty player right now. Okay. I also got a new video light, which is brighter than a vampire lord's worst nightmare. But the camera likes it. I also got yet even more audio equipment. Yeah, recording equipment. So I can record either through the shotgun mic, which is this one right here, or I can go through the lavalier mic. I have no idea which of the two is gonna sound better. Maybe I'll switch occasionally, I don't know. Apologies for the rambles, it's just my brain is fried. Okay, so I've got a number of knives to show you here. Let's start out with this one, why not? So this is going to be a first impression video. I want to test these, but I haven't had a chance to yet because, well, the usual blah blah. Rental apartment, can't get the places to do things, they're the usual issues. So it's going to take a little while longer. I'm actually preparing the next gel torso, and yeah, so I'll test things with that. So this one is the HX Outdoors D-171, and it's a fatso. Like, this thing is seriously a fat beast of a knife. You know, like me before I started losing weight. I was just fat, not so beastly. Anyway, I like the special grind here. I should probably bring this in a little closer so you can see better. Or is it? No, don't focus on my beard. There we go. Beard is not what matters right now. So here you can see that's pretty interesting. It's definitely a nice design. Now this is intended as a fighting knife. It even says Mercenaries tactical knife. In other words, I wouldn't recommend carrying this in the UK or Canada for that matter. I mean, Canada's not so bad with okay, that's rambles. And yeah, so this is a very thick one. The handle is not the most comfortable I've ever held. The handle is G10, and this knife, by the way, goes for currently for $87.18 Canadian dollars. Gearbest is currently doing their anniversary sale, so there will be links and stuff for savings. I'm so persuasive right now, it's amazing. The blade is D2. And D2 tool steel is very high quality steel. Kind of rough corners here. Like, this is almost semi-sharp. It's a bit of a rough job. This should be sanded a little bit to smooth it out. As I said, it's not the most comfortable feeling thing. Well, also with all these ridges here and valleys and everything is kind of yeah, sharp corners. That's what I'm trying to say here. So it's a little bit abrasive in the hand. Now it's definitely secure in the hand. It's not going anywhere, but it's a little rough. It comes with a Kydex sheath that is really quite well made. So holds it in very well. It's got the tack lock style belt holder thing. Why am I even doing this right now? Because I have to get a video out. It just can't be helped. I'm hoping this might at least be entertaining. I've been focusing more on my roots, so to speak, lately. More like fun, humoristic commentary and everything, because, you know, dry reviews are a dime a dozen. Everybody does dry reviews. I think spicing it up with a bit of humor or goofiness is not a bad thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you do, you are wrong. Okay, so this stabby thing here is the HX Outdoors Q-05, and this is quite a cheap one. It goes for currently for 16.78 Canadian dollars. Again, there will probably be a sale on it in the video description. And it's made of 4CR13 MOV stainless steel, which is budget steel. That's not much else to be said about it. And it says it's a K10 handle. I've never heard of K10, and I haven't been able to find anything about it. So this is also a tactical knife design. This is not good for anything but stabbing, essentially. It feels best in the ice pick grip. You could also hold it like this, I suppose. There is an indentation for the thumb there, so you could thrust this way as well. But you know, this like handshake grip does not feel good at all on this. Hammer grip this way, kinda, but definitely this is where it's at. This is where it feels best. And so yeah, it's not too much I can say about it currently. I said I have to test it and see if there's any significant hand shock, things like that, or if it's super abrasive. Like the handle is kind of weird. It's kind of wasp-like almost, and I'm not sure what I think about that yet. So to me, this is just a collector's knife because Canadian law doesn't actually allow you to carry knives for self-defense in particular, and this is clearly a self-defense slash tactical knife, or dagger actually. This can definitely be called a dagger. It's double-edged and it's for thrusting only. So I mean, yeah, sure, you can cut with it, but it's really not the primary purpose of a design like this. So yeah, for me, this is not a carry knife by any means. It's not a functional tool. It's really more of a weapon. And it comes in this really cheap sheath, nylon sheath. This is as basic as it gets. So definitely nothing to write home about. It's a very flimsy sheath. But yeah, a pretty neat design overall. I just have to see what I think about the handle exactly. And then the best one out of these that I have here right now is this here. It's also HX Outdoors, and this is the D-171, and it comes in this fancy box here. And inside we've got a survival knife, and this is definitely a functional one. There's nothing gimmicky about this. You can see that immediately. It's a very practical, pretty standard shape for a survival slash bushcraft knife. It's D2 steel as well, titanium coated D2 steel, so high quality blade. The handle is rubber, and it's definitely one of the most comfortable handles that I've got my paws on. It feels really good. It's well shaped, and the rubber gives you plenty of traction, and it's, you know, it feels like it has a little bit of give, obviously, and yeah, it just makes it overall nice and comfortable as shape. It's also very ergonomic with finger choil here, and then it's got these little indentations or dimples or whatever, stippling, I guess you could maybe even call that. So yeah, very secure and comfortable. Everything comes with a lanyard, and you can adjust this pretty easily, so that's nice. And one of the things I like about this is it actually has a section on the spine here for use with a ferro rod to strike sparks with, and the sheath has got the ferro rod on the one side and a sharpener on the other, so that's pretty neat. And let's see, I don't actually want to try the striker because I've put I've put this down here. It's probably not a good idea to throw sparks on it. I don't want to start a fire in this apartment. So, but you can see quite easily that this is exactly the perfect tool for that. It's a sharp 90-degree angle, and it actually feels sharp to the touch, and it doesn't have the black finish there because that would rub off anyway. So this is quite a smart design, and the sheath is really neat. It's got plenty of paracord. It's got a strap to tie around your leg. There's the belt loop, and it fits the knife really nicely. So yeah, in fact, you have to, there's quite a bit of resistance, and you don't even need this strap up here. It's just the way it is. It's super secure. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, that's a great design, and this goes for 56.53 Canadian dollars right now, which seems really very reasonable for what it is, because as I said, it's an all-around practical design. Yeah, nice and sharp. Let's see, does it shave hair? You probably can't see from that distance. Almost, but not quite. What about this one? The Mercenaries. Yeah, that one's nice and sharp too. Does this shave hair? Yeah, this one does. A little rough, but it does. And just for the heck of it, I don't expect this dagger here to be super sharp, but we'll see. Decent. That's alright. Doesn't need to be absurdly sharp. This one, of course, is not shaving sharp. But yeah, so I hope you found this somewhat helpful, despite the scatterbrained, sickly shenanigans going on. But maybe it's funny. I hope so. Laugh at my suffering, will ya? It's not even that bad right now. I'm just all over the place. It's funny. Well, thanks for watching, and see ya soon, very soon, as soon as I can manage. So it's like a more cornery tanto design. I'm sure that's a technical term. There will be a coupon down below. Deal Extreme. They're similar, but Gearbest. Wow, you can hopefully see that the handle. Wait, where even is? What am I even doing? What was this again? Yeah, everything needs to be banned. That's just for stabbing, right? People need to feel safe. And why am I? Okay, this is a suppress the cuff, whatever you want to call that. Yeah, don't overthink it. And what am I even talking about? I don't know. Well, that's great. So I got this AC adapter for the camera to make sure that it doesn't shut off while I'm recording. It just shut off because the cable was a little loose. Why am I telling you this? Why should you care? Okay, so sharpness test. Do I really want to upload this? I should just stab myself right now. Let's just get it over with. I know I shouldn't make suicide jokes. It's not politically correct or respectful or anything. Gotta be respectful to the emos. Okay, I'm done. Thanks.
Bye.